Let's just talk about the Lone Star Invitational that we just talked about there, but kind of touch base on it. Playing some really good ranked teams, just how do you think the girls came up and showed up against the challenge?
I thought we had a really rough start on Friday and then grew from there. I was disappointed with how we started, but really proud of how we finished over the weekend. I think each outing we got better and made some good adjustments. Pitching-wise, Riley threw really well against both Texas and Virginia Tech. I think she had given up 3 hits against Texas and 3 hits against Virginia Tech, which is phenomenal. I think we had some pretty decent at-bats and made better adjustments as the games went along.
Well,
talk about the trip this week. You have the midweek at Monroe, and then another tough weekend at Mississippi State. What do you guys want to do this week to really amp up for the weekend?
We're evaluating kind of how we go into the weekend to make sure that we start at performing at a high level and that we don't have to work our way out of a hole. I think that's the biggest problem that we've had the last 3 weeks, is that we're working our way out of a hole throughout the weekend. And so we want to start really strong against ULM. It's going to be a really great game against a good program. And so we want to just operate at a very consistent level and be the same program, no matter who our opponent is, where we're at, umpires, weather, any of that. And so that's kind of what we're talking about this week, is just figuring out our identity and then staying there no matter what.
You've had a lot of different girls, I feel like, step up for you in different spots.
Yeah.
Like with the Texas Southern game, like freshman Gianna Russo comes in and gets a big pinch hit single. Katrin has had some big hits for you guys this week. Just talk about the ability to have kind of anybody step in and perform in those important moments.
I think it's huge. We have a lot of competition within our lineup, and the girls really have to fight for every opportunity that they have on the field during the week, during practice. And so they're excited for each other when they each get an opportunity to go in and do something big for us. But you're right, there are just a lot of different options in our offensive lineup that are pretty exciting, and it's helpful to know what our strengths are, what the pitcher's strengths are, and be able to do the best matchup possible. And so that was really fun to see Gianna come through with a big hit, and you're right, Katrin did really well. Sydney had a huge RBI for us that she just missed against Virginia Tech that could have gone out of the park and been a 2-run home run instead of a sac fly, but that was good to see her come through in the 9 spot. That's awesome to have somebody hitting in the 9 hole that is so consistent and really showing up for us.
And then talk a little bit more about the pitching, because I do feel like you guys had like you said, a couple rough starts, but Riley had 2 phenomenal relief appearances, and Talia did pretty well in her relief appearance too. And just talk about being able to kind of settle down in the circle and have those solid performances.
Yeah, I think that's something we're really evaluating right now, is where is it going wrong when it does get riled up. And I think we're getting better at settling it down faster, but just starting consistent and staying consistent would be huge for us. We've seen really good outings from each of the pitchers. We need to minimize walks, to be totally blunt. It's handcuffing us right now. And so when we don't walk batters and we attack them, we're having good success just getting the pitchers to believe in their stuff and attack batters. I think we're going to see a lot more success throughout the season.